Right.
All right, Steeler fans, what's up? We are back. Let's make sure everything is running properly before we start talking too much. It looks like it is. So we'll give you guys a few seconds to get in here, but we got Kenyon and Tony back in here, guys, and we're going to get to talking here in just a moment. So how's everybody doing? I see everybody just piling in right now. So, man, let's go ahead and jump right into it, Tony and Kenyon. First thoughts, while we're waiting for our pick to come here. Well, hold on. We got a pick at 65. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Allen, defensive end. Okay. So I want to ask Tony and Kenyon real quick, man, before the Steelers pick. Who do y'all think the pick is going to be at 66, man? Whichever one of you guys want to go first, man. Let me hear it. Who y'all think we're going to grab here in the next pick?
Wow. I mean, so much is up in the air right now. Wow, you still got Winovich, you still got Hakeem Butler. I mean, wow, in the third round, I'm thinking it might be Winovich. What do you think, Kenyon?
I'm leaning Winovich too. Oh well, no, I mean maybe Justin Lane.
Maybe Justin Lane.
Maybe it's cornerback.
Yeah.
Yeah, ooh, man. I think it might be Winovich.
Run on the defensive end yet.
You're right. And see, you make a good point. We got to think about this, Steeler fans, because I'm reading what you guys are putting in the chat as well. And Kenyon has said as much. The way the draft order goes is going to dictate what happens. You got to look at positions and see what starts happening. We might feel like we can get Winovich at the next third round pick. So,
right.
This is interesting, man. I think it might be Winovich. It might be Miles Boykin.
Right.
I would have loved for it to have been. Juan Thornhill. That just broke my heart, man.
Yeah.
The pick is in, guys. So we're about to hear it here when the commercial comes back. So real quick, Tony and Kenyon, man. What is going on with DK Metcalf? I mean, seriously. Why did he fall as far as he did? He was basically one of the last, top dog receivers, quote unquote, as far as projections to go. Why do y'all think that is?
Well,
you want to go first? Because I already know what it is.
No, I'll let you go. Yeah, you go ahead, bro.
He's a one-trick pony, which is what I said when he was at the combine. I said it before that. I said it when I watched him play. I said he's a one-trick pony. He can run 3 routes. I mean, he wasn't the best receiver on him. He wasn't the best receiver on his own team. His stock went up because of his combine. When he ran at the combine, people assumed that he would just go. You know what I mean? That he would go. He was the number one receiver. But I think scouts look at stuff and they start digging in deep. Yeah, can you run this route? Can you run that route?
Yeah.
Can you do this? Can you do that? It's the reason why Martavis Bryant dropped to the 4th round. It's the reason why Hakeem Butler has dropped. It's the reason why some of these guys have dropped, because if you can't show that you can do something else, then your value, it's value. It's what can you do? The more you can do, the higher you go. Simple as that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sim, that I hope that some of the fans click over a little bit to the NFL Network so they can see everything that you were saying about our team. I mean, we were like number 4 offense, number 6 defense. Doesn't lie.
No, but our defense sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And I want to make it clear, guys, that I'm never in the market of making an excuse for the Steelers and nothing like that. But sometimes you just got to state the fact. Our defense as a whole didn't suck. We were in the top 10. We've been in the top 10 the last 2 years. But where we just don't do good, and we haven't done good with situational defense, we got to improve that. And I know a lot of people will say, well, that's the most important, and obviously, but I think if we can get that underway, we'll be okay.
We had 52 sacks. And, you know, we tied most in the NFL this year in sacks, and we were the top 5 offense 2 years, last 5 years.
But you know why those numbers are misleading, and what Sim just said. And Sim said he knows people say that, but here's the thing: the situational defense is the way you win games.
That is very true.
So if you can't take the ball, if you have a top 5 defense but you can't take the ball away, what does that mean? That's called a paper mache defense. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, the turnovers killed us last year.
Yeah.
No turnover.
Yeah.
That's why Coleman is so high on getting playmakers.
Here we
you
go.
know what I mean? That's why he said that.
Here we go
Right.
with my towel. What I do with it? Oh, it's back
Antonio,
there. I'll weigh the towel a little later.
where's the lights
Yeah.
at, man? You supposed to turn those lights on, man.
I know I might have to go cut the light on. Come on, man. What we got? Let me hear it. Live discussion, people.
Oh my God.
Okay, I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one either.
I didn't see that one, people. How y'all feel out there?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Let's take a look at this guy. I don't know nothing about this guy, to be honest.
I don't either.
Yeah. Well, that's your answer anytime. Kenyon don't know anything about it.
People in the chat, y'all got to let us know. I didn't see this coming. And guys, let me say this, man, because I already see y'all going crazy in the chat. Can we calm down on saying things are bad picks and all of that? We don't know none of this stuff yet. We don't know.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know who these guys are going to be. Let's not say it's a bad pick and it's a reach. You saw what we did last night. So I'm going to give them a slight pass. I'm just going to say I didn't see that coming. This is almost a Terrell Edmonds type of pick. I don't know nothing about this guy. So
Speaking of which,
Wow.
that's
I
interesting.
didn't see that.
what was that? What happened?
It's interesting that's an interesting pick.
That's a very interesting pick, man. I need to hear more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the receivers that are falling, I'm starting to think like Hakeem Butler is falling.
But
I thought they were really going to target the Notre Dame kid because he's, you know, and
that was shocking.
I mean, I don't really know.
Yep.
I don't know this guy.
wow.
Here's the
I
thing,
don't
though,
know
man.
what he does.
Eli Coolin made a good point here in the chat. You know what? I have to agree with what he just said. The Steelers draft very well with wide receiver. So until they show me otherwise, I may have to trust it. But I just didn't see this coming. I thought at that spot at 66, it would be one of those other defenders. Or, like you said, Miles Boykin, I thought, may have been the guy they would have went after. I don't know. A tight end. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't
Hold
know.
on, let me check something. Real quick.
Well, they were, based upon what the NFL Network put down was, what they were saying was that, you know, you talk about good special teamer too. I don't know. Special, kick and punt return. I don't know.
See what the Jets gonna do right here.
Oh,
okay. Interesting.
That's going to be a boomer bust pick right there. You know what I mean? He's either going to flame out or he's going to be good.
Tywan Johnson, man, I'm going to ask you, man. I need more context. I see some guys saying terrible pick. I want to know why. I want to know exactly why, because I don't know about this kid. Kenya doesn't really know him. Tony doesn't. I want to know what makes you just immediately say it's a horrible pick. I want to hear some more context. We actually got a phone call, guys. We're going to go ahead and take the phone call. Just to give you all a heads up again, man, because it's draft, we don't want to be on too long in terms of calls. So if you can limit it to about 60 seconds or so, say your piece, and we'll respond to it. So first up, 678. You are live, man. What you got for us tonight?
Oh, man. What's going on, Sam?
What's up, man?
Deontay. Oh, man. All right, now I'll say this. I'm going to try my best not to overreact. I think the most important thing for Steelers fans to remember right now is we have a great history with drafting receivers, especially outside of the first round. I can't even think of the last receiver to go in the first four. So you want to try to follow that silver lining. We've gotten guys, of course, in the second round, Juju. You get guys in the third round, like a Eli Rogers. You got guys in the sixth round, like AB. So you hope that the talent department is still where it needs to be. You have no reason not to believe so, but I think the initial expectation is that I was kind of hurt when Juan Thornhill went off because I thought that was going to be the pick. That would have been my ideal pick with the early third.
Yeah.
But Miles Boykin and Hakeem Butler were really what I was thinking, just probably because of those bigger bodies. Guys were pretty raw, have the size, speed. Good character guys for the most part as well. I saw a lot of mocks where Deontay was ranked in the lower half as far as being like a late 5th, early 6th round pick. So this one took me for a loop. I'm not going to lie, I dropped a couple expletives earlier, like 3 minutes ago, because I'm just trying to find out what's going on with this pick. But I've tried to take a deep breath and remember that our team, if there's any position that we can not guarantee but pretty much be confident in that they'll be able to evaluate well and hopefully develop to the best of their abilities, it's receiver. So, Steeler Nation, let's take a deep breath. Like my man Marty Marr said, ooh, sorry, and let's just relax for a second. And hopefully this guy turns out to be the real deal. We got another pick in the third, so hopefully we figure it out. I'll be tuning into the show, man. I appreciate it.
Definitely, man. We appreciate you calling as well. And yeah, man, listen, we can all be upset about the pick. It might not be the guy we wanted, but I'm going to have a little trust and just see. So let's see why. Let's see why they picked who they picked. I'm shocked just like everybody else. But, I don't know. And listen, I'm not trying to tell people how to behave. I'm just saying, just don't overreact. Don't overreact. Like, let's wait and see. Just like last night, I seen so many people out there saying how the trade up was bad. It was a horrible decision. And I'm like, man, if Devin Bush turns out to be one of the best defenders we've had, then what do you have to say? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I just don't jump to conclusions. I just wait and see. Now, if a guy turns out to be a bust, then we can look back and say, yeah, that was a bad pick. But let's give him a benefit of the doubt, both the team and the player. This dude might be a stud. Who knows? Let's move on to the next call, man. Again, guys, if you could keep them to about 60 seconds or so, good job, 678 on your time. We're bringing in 702. Live on the air. What you got for us tonight, man?
What's up, Sam? Hey, man, I just want to say two things real quick. First of all, look, when we drafted Juju 2 years ago, I was mad. I was like, why can't we go get someone like Desmond King or someone a little bit better? And, look how that turned out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did I.
So, yeah, exactly. So that's that. And one more thing I want to say is, look, even if we don't get Chase Winovich in the second round, we're going to get Chase, Mac Wilson, someone like that. Look at our defense, man. Including the dude we just got, Devin Bush. Run down our defense. Only real weakness we have is safety, and maybe Bud Dupree on the outside. So I think we're good. And when you got a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback, anything can happen. So that's all I want to say, man. For all the Steelers fans that are freaking out right now, it's like, look, we have a great team. We always have a great team, and we only got better this year with free agency and the draft.
Great call, man. We appreciate you calling and checking in. Before we respond to that, let's grab 412 real quick as well, and then we'll come back and reflect. And guys in the chat, as well as Tony and Kenyon, if I missed something, if we see somebody that we really like go off of the board, let me know, because I'm not necessarily watching the TV as much. Oh, Oliver just went.
Josh Oliver just went off. Josh Oliver just went.
Whoa, okay. All right, 412. Live on air. What you got for us tonight, man?
Hey Sim, hey fellas. It's Smitty from Pittsburgh.
What's up, Smitty?
I'm not gonna lie. I think the Steelers are kind of in the bag with picking these wide receivers. But I get it. I'm just not a big fan of him. He had 2 productive seasons at Toledo. He had, I think, a 71 his junior year or 81 point something his senior year. Also, I was looking at Alex Azor. He said, like he said, nobody evaluates receivers better than the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he's not even really a big fan of this one.
Mhm.
I just thought Hakeem Butler, DK Metcalf, Miles Boykin, big body, fast receivers.
DK gone though.
I think
DK
more
already gone.
Oh, he just left?
Yeah, Seattle
Oh, wow.
scooped him.
Oh, damn. Okay, damn. That's a perfect match for Russell Wilson. Just running straight downfield. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I probably would have actually liked the outside linebacker from West Virginia or Boykin more than him, or another defensive back. And also, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Miles Sanders for Woodland Hills becoming another alumni in the league. I think that's like three so far. Shout out to Woodland Hills, Pittsburgh. But I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for calling and dropping some information on us. Yeah, man, Kenyon and Tony, I'm a little shocked as far as not necessarily the position, because we all thought, okay, if we get to the 3rd round, it's probably going to be one of the receivers that we've been looking at, Chase Winovich, one of these guys. We were thinking, Ben Bandicoot, he went so early. He went way earlier than I thought. But I was thinking, okay, Chase, Miles Boykin, Hakeem Butler, one of these guys. So it does shock me that, if I'm not mistaken, did this dude come in for a pre-draft visit? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So
yeah, I didn't hear it.
I don't
either.
know. I don't know who scouted him. Let me tell you guys this, because everybody's talking about. We all said the Steelers are great with picking receivers. Okay, I have the receiver picks in the Tomlin era. I'm about to read these off, and you tell me how many were boom and bust.
let's do it.
Okay, 2007, Dallas Baker. 2008, Linus Weed.
Oh God, don't
Bust.
skip past that one.
I'm okay. So
Don't
right
even
now
say
we
his
0 for
name
2.
no more.
Don't
Wait,
even say
hold
his
on.
name
Right now we
again.
right now we 0 for 2, right? So we 0 for 2. Am I correct? We're 0 for 2. Okay.
Yep.
2009, Mike Wallace, one trick pony, but he was good.
Productive, but
Yeah.
one trick pony. Yep.
Productive. 2010, Antonio Brown, stud.
Yes.
2010, they double dipped. 2010, Emmanuel Sanders. They got
Emmanuel
Emmanuel Sanders
Sanders.
and Antonio Brown the same year.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
2012, Tony Clemens.
Bum.
2013, Justin Brown.
Bum.
Bust.
2013, Marcus Wheaton.
Decent but injured.
2014, thank you. 2014, Martavis Bryant.
Could have been a beast, but he turned into a pothead.
Yeah.
2015, Sammy Coates.
Ah.
Out the league.
Bust.
2016, DeMarcus Harris. Out the
Oh
league.
God.
Yeah, out the
2015,
league.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Boom.
If we're going to break this down, there's been 4 wide receivers on this list that I would consider great picks. The rest of these receivers are not great picks.
No.
Very good point, brother.
You right?
Very good point. When you
I'll
break it
rest my
down
case.
that way.
Yeah. See, that's why we have you, brother.
Nah, man. I just, like
Man,
when
see,
people pump up stuff, it's like
You know
people
what?
pump stuff up. I'm like, yo.
I'm about to get on some of the Steelers fans now. Y'all know I have to do it when I see y'all be so fickle. 17th letter. I'm gonna pick with you, man. I'm gonna read your comment. He says, Colbert botched this one. Kid looks okay, a little on the small side, decent speed, can catch, but Chase Butler sitting right there. That kid doesn't go before them, in my opinion. I agree, but I don't know if I can use the word botched in this draft after last night.
Right.
You know what I mean? I get it. I get we probably had, I'm going to even put my own feelings out there. I think I was overly hyped about tonight because I was expecting them to keep continuing down the trend of getting the players we wanted. So this guy was like a left field pick. And my bad, guys, I'm looking down here. I forgot I didn't send this to Leonard. Let me send it to him really quick. Yeah, but again, man, let's not yet. At least me. I'm not gonna rate this draft yet. Let's see what else we do. Both, again tonight, and then let's see what else we do over the weekend. It's not my favorite pick. I will say that because I don't know enough about the player, and put my own feelings into it. I wanted it to be one of the guys that I had my eye on. That's why I'm so upset, and I think that's why all of us are kind of like, "What? Who's that?" But
yeah, we're like, stop.
To be fair, though, if you look at some of the other picks from other teams tonight, I said that a few times. Like Detroit, I think did something crazy earlier.
That running back I told you about from Memphis got picked up by the Rams.
Okay.
Remember I sent you the video for him?
Yeah, I remember that. All right, guys, let's see what Denver got going on. Let's see if we got any other calls real quick. Nope, not yet.
Denver gets Draymond Jones.
Draymond Jones, okay, defensive tackle. So we pick again at what? Is it 84?
83.
83, okay.
What you were saying, Tim, and that's why I wanted to read that off, just to give us some context when you start talking about hits and misses with Colbert. Because to me, that's like 4 receivers that I would consider they hit it on. And they double dipped in those drafts. Like the two, they double dipped their receiver twice. So they may double dip again. Don't be surprised they double dip this draft.
Here's another good point.
Like in the 4th or the 5th.
Another good point out of the chat, man. LeGoat James Jr. says, some of our targets may already be gone. This might be plan B. Might have a point there. However, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to see how Tony and Kenya reacts to this. I kind of felt like that last year, right? When we didn't go inside linebacker, and by the time we got to the 3rd round and we picked a core for it, when we picked Chooks, I was like, okay, what are we doing here? And I was thinking, okay, Rashawn Evans is gone. Vander Esch is gone. Those are really the only guys they wanted. Now they're in plan B mode. And honestly, if we're using that as a mold, last year's draft didn't really pan out. So I hope that's not what we're doing here. But maybe they I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt until I see this next pick. Maybe they are thinking, let's grab a guy here that, somebody that they've identified to be a pretty solid guy, special team or whatever, and they feel like the next guy that they would have picked in the 3rd is going to be there. Maybe that's what it is. But this next pick is going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Eli said something. What did Eli say? Can you read that? Eli Coolin.
The most recent one?
It's not fair to compare a 6th and 7th rounder to. No, I'm comparing all the receivers. It doesn't matter what round you're drafted. That doesn't make any sense because that means Antonio Brown was a 6th round pick. He's a Hall of Famer. You compare all receivers. You compare the pick. Did they pan out or did they not pan out? That's all that matters. That's how they look at it. They don't look at it like, hey, he could have been good. They don't do that. They say, did he produce or did he not produce? That's how they look at it. It's a business. So
yeah, and AB was a 6th round pick, so it's more than fair.
6th round pick. Think about it. The receiver that went ahead of him, he's better. He's a Hall of Famer. That receiver, Sanders, is not a Hall of Famer.
Facts. Wow, it's just a bit of a shakeup, man. But if anybody in here, man, is anybody in the chat familiar with the guy? I really have no information on him whatsoever.
I've watched no tape. I don't think I've seen Toledo play this year. So that's a straight up. You get me. That's kind of good. Get me. That's good.
Leah Verde says, I like this pick. Can you give us, a little more context? Let us know why. We, as you can hear, none of us are familiar with him at all. So if somebody could give us some information, we greatly appreciate it. He's just a good returner. He has a 98 kickoff return. They're saying he's a good kick returner. Eli says 5'10" and runs a 4.5. Thanks. That's all I know. Smitty says PFF says nothing good about him. Oh man. Explore Your World says the scouting report I read on him, the Steelers Depot said he was a 6th or 7th round pick. Yikes. The fact that nobody knows him says that a lot about the Steelers. Yeah, I mean, you know, none of us have to agree with everything they do. I will say it's a very odd transition from Devin Bush and having that you know, that knock it out the park type of aggressiveness that none of us saw coming. If y'all remember, all of us was in here saying the Steelers are not going to go all the way up in the top 10, and the reports happen to be correct, to now picking this guy after all of these other people have failed. I'm a little concerned about this pick, man, but we'll see. We shall see.
Yes, it's interesting because they could have addressed maybe cornerback. Now you add another receiver who's 5'10". That's like we don't really have big receivers.
They said Captain Spartan says Steelers did bring him in for a free pre-draft visit, and Eli says they said his NFL comparison is Emmanuel Sanders, and Eli says that he's projected 3rd rounder by NFL.com, and yeah, he's compared to Emmanuel Sanders. Oh, okay, man. You know, I'll trust it. Let's just see what he does for us. I gotta change the channel.
Gotta change channel.
Yeah, the game is coming on. So the draft is on ESPN2 now.
Oh man, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm just pointing out that, you know, the track record isn't as pristine as people like to think with receivers.
Definitely not after those names.
Yeah, people remember the hit. Yeah, people remember the hits. They remember the guys that are good. They don't think about the guys like Dallas Baker. I remember Dallas Baker. Would he last like 1 year?
Wow.
So I don't know.
Let's see what else y'all got here in the chat. Round of applause to Mark Price. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the donation, man. And you guys that donate, man, I always want to give you guys a shout out. Again, if you want to donate, you can do it the way he did right there in the chat. Click the little $sign and you'll walk through the prompts there. If you don't prefer to do it on YouTube, in the description there's information for Cash App and PayPal. So there you have it.
Yep. You guys noticing, man, New England is accumulating a lot of picks, man.
They do that every year.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, they do. You're exactly right. They are.
They don't want to.
In the later round.
They look at the draft as always to be able to trade out to get picks for the next year.
Somebody just said Johnson had 80 touchdowns. Are you serious? 80 total touchdowns in his career? What year classman is he, guys? I'm give y'all homework in the chat. What year is he? Is he a senior? Junior? What?
I think he's a senior.
He is a senior. Okay. So I'm not a mathematician, but I mean, if you played 4 years, that sounds like 20 touchdowns a year to me.
Right.
And
I'm not knocking the pick. I just was surprised.
12 games.
I'm not knocking the pick. I'm just surprised. Yeah.
Wow.
12 games, you said?
Okay. No, I'm just saying, most colleges, 12 to 13 games a year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Make me feel a little better. And again, I agree with what Kenya just said, man. Wait a minute. Somebody said he has 27. Listen, man, y'all,
okay.
I need you guys in the chat to be legitimate, man, with your sources here. And then there's somebody else saying,
"Hey, right now, I'm about to look on there."
Yeah, we're gonna let Kenyon check that out, because somebody with 80 total touchdowns had to be a higher prospect.
I'm about to look right now.
He played against no talented teams. Listen, man, what talented team did Antonio Brown play against at Central Michigan?
He's in the same conference.
That's right.
You can't use that as a measuring stick.
Exactly.
Because if you want to go there, then Ben Roethlisberger wouldn't have win 11. He's from the MAC.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Can't use that. It doesn't matter who you play. It matters how you play.
Okay, 23 receiving and 4 return touchdowns. Okay, a total of 27.
Yeah.
That sounds more like it. That sounds way more like it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Vodka Drinker, man. Round of applause for the donation. I'm going to read his comment, guys. He says, I'm okay with the pick at wide receiver. I'm just disappointed we didn't move back into the second round. You know what? I can agree with you there, man. And again, I think I'm putting my own bias on it. I was thinking that after the move they made last night, that they would be willing to trade back into the second round to go, get somebody. And again, I think Kenyon and Tony will agree with this. To see that they stayed where they stayed at, and that was the pick, is kind of like, huh?
Right.
I don't know, man. We shall see. We shall see. I'm a little salty, man. I feel like we're not on that high like we was on last night. I mean, this video is not gonna come off as good as last night,
Yeah. It's like I got to order the bad pastrami sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, yo.
I don't like it, man.
Yeah.
We got to find something to talk about, man.
I was feeling great. You know what I'm saying? When I talked to you guys earlier, I was just seeing the flick. I was happy. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, oh, okay. All righty. Okay.
And because you guys, we've been sending tape to one another. We've been looking at players, but we was kind of, hyped up listening to,
look at the Tomlin,
so many different,
the Tomlin haters in full effect. AC Hart says, I knew Tomlin would find a way to screw up this draft. Okay, put it on Tomlin.
Oh, yeah, let's bring that up, Sim. Bring that up, Sim. Because remember I said that earlier when we texted earlier? I said, make sure you bring that up about people that had that same energy to hate on Tomlin, hate on Colbert. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. They get Devin Bush, you're mad. You mad they trade up. Like, what do you want them to do? You know what I mean? How are they gonna please you? Since you guys know what the Steelers want to do, what would have been the best scenario for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Because Devin Bush is the best scenario in the first round. It's not a debate.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, man. Didn't Green Bay? Did Green Bay already take a tight end? Or am I thinking another team?
No, you're thinking of somebody else.
Okay, they just
Green
took
Bay didn't take a tight end.
Sternberger, Texas A&M. That's a
decent
pick.
Texas A&M. Okay.
Why did I think they had took a tight end? I don't know who I'm thinking about, but I thought they took a tight end already. Man, so let's talk about Cleveland real quick, man. How y'all feel about Greedy Williams and Denzel Ward on the outside in a man coverage type of situation?
One word: problem. They're going to be a problem.
3 words. 3 words. Run the ball.
Yes, sir.
Run the ball.
Because he does not want to tackle. He will not want to tackle James Conner in the second and third quarter. Trust me.
Good point.
I will agree. Good point.
So, I look at it like Greedy fell, and Greedy really fell because of his lack or unwillingness to want to put his head in there and make tackles. And, he really doesn't have an excuse because he was in the SEC. That's my only point. Different if you're playing in, like, the Pac-12 where it's not as physical. You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of more free-willing. Or the Big 12 where it's free-willing. For you to be in the SEC and play for LSU and you don't tackle, that's an outlier.
Yeah.
So, you can't use an excuse where the coaches didn't tell me to tackle. Come on. It's like, so when you're playing Alabama, I might want to look at that game to see if he actually made a tackle, like against one of those running backs.
But They talk
It's gonna-
about Doug
Cleveland's gonna be
Baldwin
nice.
might be retiring.
He has that injury.
Yeah, and there's reports out there now saying, you know, at age 30 that they believe he may be toying with the idea of not playing anymore.
That's why you draft DK Metcalf.
I'm about to say, is that the reason why they scooped up DK Metcalf out the blue like that? Even though they need receivers.
They'll miss Doug Baldwin though, because Doug Baldwin does the stuff. He does all the dirty work.
Grimy
He's kind of like a
work,
poor
yeah.
man's Antonio Brown.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and he makes all the combat catches. Like if you throw it up there, he'll catch it. So, and he's fast. He's, you know what I mean? He can separate. So, I think Seattle may have to double dip. I mean, Seattle picks like they're on the. Seattle makes bargain picks. That's how they pick. It's like they're on the. You know what I mean? They don't shop at the high end store. They shop at the low end store, and then they just try to develop those kids. That's how Seattle does.
They said that Daryl Drake said he loves Johnson in the slot. Jesse Joy says so. Rodgers and Switzer probably getting cut now. I wouldn't go as far as saying that they're both going to get cut. No. If anything, maybe Eli. I think Switzer showed too much promise last year to cut him.
Right.
Yeah. That's right.
I would agree with that.
Here's a thought, man. No, go ahead, Kenya. My bad. Go ahead.
No. It's on you.
No, I was gonna say here's a thought to throw at you and Tony. If they're falling in love with him, and I know this early, but let's say if they got their eyes on him as a slot twitchy type of guy, will we still see Juju in the slot at any point?
It's a great question.
Yes.
I think what the Steelers covet is versatility. You know what I'm saying? Like they want all the receivers to do different things, to be able to play any wide receiver
Whoa,
position.
Redskins just got some speed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Dwayne Haskins has a big arm, folks. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not even connecting the dots.
That's his teammate.
That's chemistry
That's his
right there.
Yep, that's his teammate.
Oh, wow. Okay, Redskins, I see you. Okay. Bruh. That sound like Mason Rudolph and James Washington right there.
Yes,
No, it don't. Because Mason Rudolph don't get on the field.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
No, it don't. It's a bad analogy.
Man.
You know what you said yesterday? I was laughing about it today when you said, no, they have a game. The same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing. It's the same thing. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's like, Mason don't do it.
Now, what you were saying about, Johnson, we getting him, but it take Juju out of the slot. I think you got to remember we just picked up Moncrief. He's an outside. And you're talking about Washington on the outside. The Juju probably will stay in the slot, which is probably better.
Yeah.
Even though we know Juju can just do everything. Yeah, we forgot all about Moncrief. I forget all about him sometimes.
It's kind of like a four. You got to figure, like, when they run those 5 wide receiver sets or those 4 wide receiver sets, really the battle will be who's the 5th guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, who is it Switzer? Is it Eli? Or is it this new kid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chase Winovich is gone. He went to the Patriots.
Patriots.
You know what? I knew he was. I knew it. I had a
That is
feeling he was.
amazing. That is amazing.
That's a Patriot pick right there. I ain't gonna front. That's a Patriot pick. Listen, and guys, I know y'all about to go stupid crazy in the chat. Hey man, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. You never know where people are gonna go in the draft. That is a New England pick right there. Hands down. Hands down. However, I always gotta look at the flip side of things, right? Let's be fair. Chase Winovich, honestly, as much as I wanted him, if we're looking at the Steelers, it might have been tough to get him on the field right away. even though we all really we don't like Bud Dupree like that, but y'all know how the Steelers do. I don't think Chase was going to stand up. So the only time that the Steelers were probably going to get him on the field is in a nickel situation where you would take Bud out because you ain't taking TJ out. So that's the only side of things where I can look at it and say, okay, as much as I love this pick, I would love to have got him. I do want to see more people that's picked in the first, second. Well, we didn't get a second, but between 1 and 3, I want to see these dudes on the field. So I'm not justifying us skipping him. I'm just saying I could, you can kind of look at it and say, okay, it was gonna be a struggle anyway to kind of fit him into what we're actually running right now on defense. But yeah, I would have liked him rather. I see somebody say Anthony Chickalo. Honestly, man, I would have loved to have seen Winovich in that spot instead of Chick. Chick hasn't really showed us the capability really in game. He always shows it in preseason and he always shows it in camp, but he doesn't necessarily show it in game. So we lost him, man, to the Mighty Pats. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm hurt though.
And if you ever, well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's on you. I don't want to say nothing.
No, I was just getting ready to say too. Also, these are outside guys, usually outside linebackers. Usually now the way they're picking them are want to be around. They're 6'4", 6'5", 6'2", Chase Winovich. We usually pick taller outside linebackers. Even though Ola is 6'2", Ola 6'1". Oh yeah, that's true. James Harrison, but lately I just been seeing that I don't know. It just seemed like something that they've been doing lately. But right. Even though, like you said, they picked Ola. When did they pick Ola? No, they picked Ola. He wasn't picked. He was a. He was a free agent.
Ola's a UDFA.
He's UDFA. So So I mean, to me, I look at it like the way Pittsburgh runs their defense now. Their linebackers don't drop that much. The only one that really drops is TJ. You see TJ drop a lot, but you don't see Elmer doesn't drop, and then Anthony Chickalo is a backup linebacker at best. He's really a special teamer. That's really what he is. And I don't know. I'm not angry. I'm just asking myself.
I really wanted him, man. I mean, again, I'll be honest in saying, as a fan, it's not fair for me to poo-poo on Johnson like that, and I don't know a lot about him, but it's kind of like, man, you would think that the Johnson guy would have been there at 83 or whatever.
Right.
So, to me, bust your gun at 66. Don't. Yeah. You can't wait and hold the bullets until later. They coming now. You got to get them off first and then get your rebound later.
Yeah, and the value to me, if I'm in the room, I'm arguing like we need the pass rusher. Let's add to the pass rush because the receivers are going to be there. They're falling. You see them falling. So,
man, there's some Tomlin haters, boy. Y'all, I don't understand why y'all put so much when you don't like somebody. Y'all put so much power in their hands. Like, y'all are crazy. Do you think Tomlin is running the show completely in terms of the draft? Y'all just crazy. Listen,
no, he's not.
Whether you like him or not, I just don't understand. Oh, there go David Long. Oh, that's the corner.
David Long.
Yeah, I thought that was
That's David Long to the Rams.
The backer. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I thought that was the inside linebacker from West Virginia at first.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, y'all is crazy. Y'all are some fickle fans. Because again, and I like the fact that even Kenya brought us back down to earth with the wide receivers. They wasn't as stellar as we think. But that even proves the point I'm trying to make. There's gonna be hits and misses. Because for everybody who says that Tomlin and Colbert suck at drafting, then go back and look at all of the hits that we've gotten with them.
Yeah.
You can't always, like, some people act like every pick is going to pan out. It doesn't work like that. And I get it. We all sitting
That's
here
right.
puzzled by this Johnson pick. All of us are, but I'm not. I'm just not in the business of saying they don't know what they're doing. They suck. These dudes have drafted some of the best Steelers in the recent era. So you can't sit there and say they don't know anything. They don't know. You just might not agree with the pick. That's cool. But let's wait and see how these dudes pan out, man. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Then we can criticize them. If this draft doesn't produce more than just Devin Bush, then it's fair game. But I can't criticize them until I see these dudes on the field.
Well, I tell you one thing. I want my spirits to be a little lifted up in this next pick. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah, you're right.
Just for what Sim is saying, just for people who are so fickle and want every draft pick to hit. As I read earlier, less than 50% of your draft picks will pan out. So you have to be batting 300 for the picks that you have. So you should expect, if you pick 7 times, you would hope that 2 of them are great. 2. You would hope that you got 2 good players out of that. You're not.
That's true.
Getting a draft like the Steelers did in the 70s. That's not happening again.
Right.
That was pure luck.
Man.
You know what I mean? That was pure. It was scouting and luck. It was just it was meant to happen. But that's not happening now.
Think about this.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout outs to my man, Explore Your World 2019. He says TJ Watt, Juju, and Connor all in the same draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's stop it, man. Listen, we're not giving passes here. Let's criticize when criticism is necessary. But all we're saying is it's the night of the draft. We don't have any idea how this team is gonna be constructed. Let's wait to see before we go crazy, man. Some of these dudes ain't gonna work.
Linebacker.
Okay. I don't
Browns
know him.
got a linebacker, and this kid's good. This kid's good. Well, I've seen him play.
I take your word for it. Yeah, I don't know him at all.
Yeah. This kid's good.
Oh, that's who it was. That linebacker that Detroit picked, I think. Who was that guy? Was it the Hawaii kid?
Oh yeah, the white guy. The white kid. Yeah. That was a white kid.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I've seen this dude play. I've seen him play a couple of times.
And here's just another thought behind that. When you look at it, I mean, just because of what they do in the college doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to translate over to. So you basically, what you're saying is that it's luck sometimes too. You know, just draft. Because I mean, how many first rounders that you've seen, right, that they've gone in the first round, but they total bust, or the top, you know, one or second round, and they were bust. So, like you said, it's just luck drafting. I mean,
what other team hit? What I want to know is what other team. Let's step outside of the Steelers for a minute. What other team in the NFL can we look at and say, man, they hit on every draft? I'm pretty sure
there is no team.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure the ratio is the same across the league. So why do we feel like it's just the Steelers? Look at some of the bad picks, quote unquote, we've already seen tonight from other teams. All I'm saying, man, look, I'm not an apologist for my team. I criticize them. We curse them, you know, not figuratively, but we be mad as I don't know what. But all I do know, if one thing for sure, is I don't know how this guy's going to fit in our offense. That ain't for me to determine. We're going to see what they do. That's all I'm saying. I don't work there. I'm not in the front office. That's just me. I'm not telling anybody how to behave. I'm just saying I'm more of a reserved type of person when it comes to these things that I can't control. Let me see what type of team they put together, and then once the team doesn't work, then I can say, see, that was a bad pick. But I don't know.
Right.
Remember, Kenyon had to walk me off of the ledge with the Juju pick, and I knew Juju was talented, but I was like, nah, we don't pick no receiver in the second round. Why did we do that? And look at how that turned out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, look how it turned out.
That's why I'm not mad at the second round. I'm not mad. I'm just missed. I'm like you with Juju. I didn't see the dude play, so now I'm sitting there going, okay, if he turns out to be great, I got to shut up because I'm gonna be honest with you. When they drafted Emmanuel Sanders, I wasn't high on him. I thought he was fast. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know this guy.
He went to Tech. He went to where did man? He went to SMU. Emmanuel Sanders went to SMU. Yeah.
I think it's just not comfortable.
I thought.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you criticizing.
I was like him. No, I was just saying I was just like you. I didn't know Emmanuel Sanders.
Me neither.
It's like that. So, yeah, he turned out to be a lotto stud.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, the only receivers I saw when I saw them, I said they look like Pittsburgh receivers. Like when I saw them play, that I can recall was Juju and Santonio Holmes. When I saw Santonio Holmes at Ohio State, I said, "Oh yeah, he played for Steelers." I said, "It's exactly what they need."
Somebody made a good point here, man. And I'm gonna grab this phone call right after this, but Linwood Lang says the Steelers had quality picks between 1965 and 1973 because they were horrible. That's a good point.
Yeah, they were.
Look at Cleveland.
Yep.
That's why Cleveland where they at right now. Great point, brother.
Yep.
Great point. Let's grab this call, man. Just do us a favor, man. If you can knock it out within 60 seconds or so, great. Just try to keep it as short as possible. 216 live on air. What you got for us tonight, man? Let us hear it.
What's going on, brothers? Love your show, even though I'm a Browns fan. I've been listening to you for a while. I appreciate everything you do online.
No, I'm just playing.
But what I would say about this, about the Greedy Williams pick, I know a lot of people talk about concerns about tackling, but in the run game, it's one thing you want to do. You want to get your running back to the second level. The reason you want to get him to the second level is because generally they're not the greatest tacklers. So despite that, can he cover? Can he do what I bring my cornerbacks in to do? Number one is to cover, and he is a great cover corner. Now to go with Denzel Ward, I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy where my team at. I don't think that there's nobody who looking at the Browns can really where we came from. What was it, 2-30? Where we came from to where we at now with Odell and everything that we doing. It's all positive vibes. The city, I can tell you right now, the city love to pick. We in with Greedy, and I do we want to tackle James Conner at the second level? No, but the idea of my defense is not to make that possible, and I would hope my first level takes care of him before you get to the second level. Like I said again, I'm gonna keep it short. Love you, Sim. I'm gonna always respect. I don't care if you're a Steelers fan, you my man. Thank you for having me on. Appreciate you.
No question, man. Thanks for the call, man. But we got to pick a little fun. Don't be calling in here justifying no Browns pick, man. Don't nobody care about what y'all doing.
We don't care about the Browns.
Much respect to you too, man. You know it's all fun and games, but we ain't trying to hear you justify why you love where your team is at. We love where our team is at.
This isn't a Democratic podcast. This is a dictatorship. Pittsburgh. That's it. I don't hear about no other teams. Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati, New England. I don't care about those teams. You know what I mean?
I don't care about them. All right, guys.
You know.
Oh no, my bad. I thought that was us. Tennessee picking. Go ahead, Tony.
Here's another thing. Is he talking about the brother? Hey, look, we appreciate that, but I like to see him cover when Vance McDonald is coming across the field.
Yeah, that's right.
If he loves to tackle that right there.
That's right.
I agree.
Man, are we gonna feel better here at 83, or is it gonna be more of the same?
I don't know, man. I feel like we walking on ice.
Throw it up in the chat, man. Who y'all want? And I'm gonna ask Tony and Kenyon too. Y'all go ahead and answer that. Who do y'all want at this pick? That's left.
Ooh. Well. Wow.
Keep in mind, I'll throw this out there to you guys. We still need a couple things, but I think right now I want to look at secondary, either corner or safety, dime backer.
Yeah, I'll be good with that. I'll be good with that.
You know, you got your Chauncey Gardners still out there, and your Justin Lanes is still out there. It's some other guy, the Love Kid is still out there. Miles Boykin, if we want to double dip at receiver, is still out there. What y'all think?
Yeah. You know what? What if the moves that Pittsburgh made in free agency? Maybe it was because of this.
Maybe.
You get Barron because Barron is a dime backer.
Right.
Very true.
You trade up for Bush. You trade up for Bush because Bush can walk in and start.
Right.
Maybe they think Terrell Edwards is taking a step. You know what I mean? Maybe he's better. He was a rookie. Maybe he learned the system. They admitted as much that he played too early, got on the field too early. He shouldn't have been on the field. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he plays better this year. So now Sean Davis and Terrell Edwards are better. So your back end is better. They're young, and then you have the speed. The defense is fast. You know what I mean? So maybe they just made it. Maybe they're picking like Cobra did say it. I don't know if you guys watched that conference. He says he doesn't want his picks to play. He did say that.
He did say that.
He said I don't want them on the field. He said I don't want to see them on the field. So to me, that's how I look at it. I look at it like everything they're doing now is for depth.
He did say that. Oh,
that's how I'm looking at it.
It's scaring me, man, because I don't want it to be. Now I don't want it to be a running back. Not now. Not at third down.
Nope.
Tight end, I guess I'm cool with it, but you probably can get Moreau later.
You can get Moreau later. Yeah.
I really want defense, man. I really. Or I'm cool with a big body receiver. If they want to double dip, I'm cool with that.
Right.
But outside of that, But outside of that, I want to see. I want to see cornerback, safety, maybe an edge rusher.
The piggy.
Oh man, I'm scared right now. Man. I'm scared.
What about the kid? What about Kalen Saunders?
Oh yeah.
What about him?
Would you guys be livid? Would you guys be livid if this pick is an O-lineman?
Oh my God, man. I would be, because you would think the beast O-lineman gone, man. You would think they're gone already. So
I can hear Kenyon now. Kenyon, we like, Kenyon, where you at? And Kenyon like real quiet.
I don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, you be hot. Shut up. You be hot.
I want to shut up.
Oh man.
You know, I always look at us three as like, we all take on different. Like Sim always tries to be the practical one. Like in my mind, I'm always trying to be. I got to be the opposite because it's balance. You got to bring balance to the force.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if this is by design. Joe Green announced the first one, it was defense. Antonio did the next one, it was a wide receiver. There goes the beard.
That is true.
There's the beard.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, the beard.
Come on, man.
And we don't draft again till
There
tomorrow.
we go. All right.
Okay.
I'll take that.
All right.
I'll take that.
All right.
Let's give a round of
I
applause.
just hopped back in. Hey, yeah. Okay. All right.
I feel a little bit better now.
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Okay.
Because I'm going to keep it 100. You know where I was at? I was outside the boat. I was about to jump out.
All right, now,
They
Kenya.
made that pick. And I put my arm out, and y'all just grabbed me back in. 'Cause I was about to leave. I was about to swim out.
Reel us back in real quick, Kenya. The three career interceptions, is that a bad thing? Because people are gonna say that.
Well, he's not a playmaker.
Yeah.
Well, I look at it this way: you can only make plays if they throw your way, and he has made plays before. And I like his I like his makeup way better than I like Artie's. I like his makeup way better than I like yeah, I like his makeup better than the other cornerbacks besides the two we have and Mike Hilton. So I like him better than Byron Allen. And I saw Brian Allen play for 4 years at Utah. So I told you about Brian Allen before they picked him. Remember? That's the same.
Yeah.
I told you about him.
You did.
So so it's it's I like his upside. Is he super fast? No. But he's from Michigan State. He's physical. He's a physical corner. He will come up and tackle. So let's see where it goes. And another thing, the Steelers look at their draft board and it's a chart. They don't follow like what everybody else wants them to pick. They have a chart for themselves. And maybe Deontay Thompson was up there, and they said, let's pick him right here. So I'm not going to knock their strategy. I'm going to roll with their strategy.
Eric Thomas.
Pittsburgh doesn't make.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'll say it after you finish.
Oh, no, it's on you.
No, I was going to say, Eric Thomas made a good point in the chat. He says this guy comes from a press man coverage scheme.
Yep.
So there you have it. And guys, I want to say this, man. And I know I'm probably just talking in the air. No, I mean, people are gonna do what they want to do. We can't act as if every single pick is going to be the right pick, the best pick. Nobody is going to agree with every pick. Like I already see people in here say, "Oh, this guy's too skinny. He's too..." Dude, are you playing? Are you out there? I mean, come on, man. Give these kids a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? Why are we so critical?
Let me double down for you, Phil. He said people are saying they're saying he's too skinny. Then if he's skinny, what is Greedy Williams?
Oh my God, man.
That's right.
Because Greedy looks like he hasn't eaten a cheeseburger in a long time. You know what I'm saying? So what are you saying?
I love y'all Steelers fans, man, but we too critical, man, sometimes. But it's all love. I'm not picking on nobody. Y'all know it's all love. If we were all sitting here in the barbershop, we would be having this conversation. It's all love. So don't think I'm calling nobody out. Listen, I mess up all the time when I be saying I want this player. Even Kenya would be like, nah, Sam, I don't really like that guy. It's just opinions. That's all. We just playing.
Yep.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah. Yep. No, I was just saying. What if Baltimore they're coming up? They get one of our boys, man. One of the big wide receivers, man. Because they don't. Yeah, they haven't been hitting real good in wide receivers as of late.
Well, they drafted wide receivers.
I mean, this year they did, but I mean they drafted, but I mean they haven't been hitting on wide receivers in a couple of years. With Perryman and.
Yeah, like you said, the problem with that team is the problem with Baltimore. You saying they're drafting receivers is that Lamar Jackson has to get on the ball.
Yeah, that's true. That's
the only thing with that. I mean, it's different if they're going to Green Bay and it's Aaron Rodgers. It's different if they're going to Cleveland with their little stud quarterback, or it's different if they go to Cincinnati because Dalton will try to get you the ball. So I'm not sold on Lamar Jackson being able to throw consistently down the field and stand in the pocket and just sit there and do it. Because if he does it one game, people praise him. There goes Caleb Sanders going to Kansas City. Let me tell you something. The Kansas City Chiefs,
they're going to be a problem, bro.
In this draft, have drafted really well.
Man, I forgot they had Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, my Lord.
Right.
And they took Juan, right? Didn't they take my boy? Yeah. Oh,
they took
my
Juan.
God.
They got Juan Thornhill.
Man.
And they got Frank Clark. Remember, they got Frank Clark. They got Frank Clark from Seattle.
Oh, we got a phone call, fellas. I just saw it in the queue. 330, we're going to come to you, man. Keep it short and sweet. Please do. If not, we'll have to let you go. 330, you live. How you feeling tonight?
Man, that last pick was scaring me for a second. I'm not even going to lie. I thought they was going to go and reach out and take something stupid. But it's your boy, Daron. I had to jump on with y'all. I had to see what y'all thinking. Now, what do y'all think about them trading up into the third round and getting
Third?
later,
Oh, like come back in there
trading
right
up.
now?
Yeah.
Good question. Kenya, Tony, what y'all
I mean,
think?
depends on what the
See, my whole thing, what I'm looking at here is, we got ourselves a corner, but there's still some nice pieces out there that I feel aren't going to be there in the fourth round. Because
I guess you can say that, but the reason why I may not agree with that is because we didn't think DK Metcalf was going to drop to the second. You understand what I'm saying? Like so when somebody drops, it affects the whole draft. Think about it. So when they draft quarterbacks early, it puts down the value of the other players. Greedy dropped. You know what I mean? So people will keep dropping. So maybe on their board, they have people in their minds like, if we don't get this guy, we have this guy. Colbert has said it. He said they have a chart, and they just look at who fits into the chart. And if they're kind of equal, they pick them up. You know what I mean? So we don't know. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh has a lot of ammunition. They have all these picks. So they can trade up late in the third. I would agree with that. Or they could just wait in the fourth and double up in the fourth. Because now you can see there's going to be people in the fourth there.
Yeah. Let's see who our rival about to pick real quick, and then we come back to the discussion. Appreciate the call, Deron.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, he felt like a Raven.
Look, somebody in the chat is probably pissed right now. Let me see who said that. Anthony Sawyer said if they trade up, they should get Ferguson. Well, what do you know?
That's going.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas. So far tonight, my biggest takeaway as far as being upset is I did not want to see Winovich in New England. That hurt me a little bit.
Yeah.
That hurt.
That's true. Because he wanted. Because he's from Pennsylvania. He wanted to play for the Steelers. He said it. Like, I want to get picked by Pittsburgh, but if they were going to take him, they probably should have took him at 66. They just should have took him if they felt like he was. Obviously, they didn't feel that way, and you can't say. I just think they didn't feel that way. They didn't feel that way.
Yeah, man.
Or they would have took him.
That's something that we're gonna be discussing for a while, man. And I'm gonna watch the conference and all that tonight. Try to watch some film on him. I want to know why was that the pick at 66?
Right.
It seems like he was gonna be there. I mean, I'm not overly mad because we did address. We got us a corner, okay, and we got one of the corners that people talk about. One of the guys that that they've been talking about. He's a converted guy, but he's not elite, but pretty decent. But why did we go with Johnson? What is it about this guy that attracted the Steelers like that? I really want to know. What was it about this guy that jumped off of their board? Because I would assume they're still picking off of the board. So.
Right. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and Sim and Tony, you can look at this the same way. They haven't drafted a receiver since him. So that kind of tells you that he may have been there.
Yeah. Natalie Fox says he's a route runner. Okay. Kick returner, punt returner. Okay. All right. Hakeem Butler has not gone through the 3 rounds. He drops a lot of balls. Miles Boykin is a better receiver. Okay, they're both still on the board. They said this kid Johnson. Oh, y'all saying Natalie Fox? You saying that he destroyed Miami? Maybe I need to watch that game.
Which Miami? Miami of Ohio or University of Miami?
Good question. Y'all heard that, and I'll repeat it. I'm sure y'all heard it. But Kenyon is saying, are we talking about Roethlisberger's Miami, or are we talking about the U? I'm just glad, man, that they didn't hit us with another Chooks.
Here's the thing about Chooks. You keep poking holes in Chooks.
No, I ain't making fun of him. I'm just saying, and you know me by now. No, I'm talking about. All I'm saying is it's the juju effect, where I didn't think we should have went.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I didn't think last year, as much as we knew we needed defense, for them to pick Chooks in the third, I was like, huh? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But remember, last year we talked about it. We said it. We said, Cobra said it wasn't a lot of depth. Remember he said that? He said there was not a lot of options at that in his draft. And if you look back on it now, you have to give him a round of applause. He was correct.
Whoa.
Damian Harris.
Whoa.
Damian Harris to the Patriots.
New England. Okay.
Now they got two big backs.
Week 1, people.
Wow.
Week 1.
Week 1, Winovich and Bush. Wow.
And N'Keal Harry. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
That's why we had to draft Justin Lane. Because N'Keal Harry's like a legit 6'2". Yeah, Damian Harris. Damian Harris to me, man, he looked like a Raven. Like, you know what I mean? That's why like Baltimore would pick.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Now that you say that, outside of LeGarrette Blount, he doesn't seem like your typical Patriots running back.
Yeah. He's not really what they usually go for. Because if you look at Shoney Michel, he's kind of different from Damian. You know what I mean? So, but that gives him depth. It gives him 2 backs.
They saying in the chat, man, that the Johnson kid, it was against the U. And was that this past season, folks? Because if so, I'm gonna check that out tonight. I need to see.
I'll watch that game. Yeah.
I need to see this guy.
I want to see that.
Wayne Wimbush says, quick scouting report on Deontay Johnson. Super quick, great special teams player, and good out of the slot. Okay. We'll take your word for it.
So he's a slot wide receiver.
Pretty much. Wade Johnson just said what you said, Kenyon. He said, still is signed a linebacker, wide receiver, and corner in free agency. And the first 3 picks in the draft are a linebacker, wide receiver, and a corner. Oh, okay. No, that's kind of different from what you're saying. But no, it is kind of going what you said about the depth. Yeah.
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 Yeah, the depth. They're trying to stack, you know, so they can because that is the issue with Pittsburgh. It's the depth. You know what I mean? Now the one area they haven't addressed with depth is outside linebacker. I will agree with that. So that's why I'm kind of a little peeved on the on not getting Winnow, because to me, Winnow walking in would be better than Winnow's better than Chicolo to me, and Winnow is better than Ola. You better than both of them.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not. You know.
Elmer.
I'm not attacking. I'm not going to attack him anymore. I'm trying to be nice.
Oh.
I said my piece. I said my piece on him and Artie. Everybody in the chat knows now. When you talk about him, you know how I feel, so you don't have to get an opinion from me, because everybody knows it now, and it's not changing. I don't care if he has 15 sacks. It's not going to change.
Oh,
I've seen Elmer, and I know what he does now.
Elmer. All right, chat. Let us have it, man. You know, I guess we won't stay on much longer. I mean, we're done for the night well, not necessarily. There is a chance that they jump back in there. So we'll finish it out. We'll finish it out. But how's everybody feeling, man, from top to bottom? How are y'all feeling so far, 1 through 3? That's what I want to hear from the chat. Paris Campbell to the Colts.
Yeah, they need a number 2 receiver. That's what the Colts don't really have, a number 2 receiver.
I see B grades out there in the chat. B plus, another B. They're saying, a lot of people are saying this Deontay dude is a beast. They're saying low key, amazing player. Okay. We had Boykin at 2 and we screwed it up. That's Nightwolf.
Yo, okay.
I see a lot of B's. Y'all throwing them B's up.
If we screwed it up, Nightwolf, you can't get a B.
Right.
If you screw it up, that's like a C. A C is a school. That means one of your picks weren't good and the other two were okay. That's called a passing grade.
In COVID, I trust. Okay, Natalie Fox. Oh, wait. You know what? Let me apologize. I think that's Natal Fox. For whatever reason, my eyes are seeing Natalie. So if I've been calling you Natalie and you are a guy,
was it Natal?
My apologies. Yeah, it's Natil or Natil. That's who. Okay, my bad. Yeah. My eyes are seeing Natalie, so I apologize for that. Look at Leonard. Leonard in the building. Leonard says B. All right,
Leonard, that's very good. I'm very happy you gave him a B.
Hey, so let me ask you something, Sim. Did you bring up that Johnson was a pre-draft visit?
Somebody said that, but we gonna check the receipts right now. Let me get some receipts on that.
Yeah, I'm looking at Triv Live. I'm looking at Triv Live, and he was.
All right. Okay, so that following the science of the Steelers picks, even though Miles Boykin was one of those two for the most, I mean, they met with him at least.
Right.
So, but it's following their trend. The Steelers seem to like guys that A, they've been to their pro day, B, their pre-draft visits, C, they met with him at the combine. They're very. If you look at their track record, they tend to do that a lot. So it makes me feel a little better.
Had dinner with him too.
Oh, wait. Keith R says Daryl Drake said Bruce Arians called him and said you stole him away from us. They're saying that Tampa Bay was very high on the Johnson kid, and they said Daryl Drake says that's why they took him.
But what does that mean?
Exactly. That was going to be my next question. So what? Is he? I mean, is he that good? I don't know. I don't know him.
Are you serious?
I really hate. I hate the fact that I don't know about him because we might be, puzzled by the pick for no reason. Maybe we look at the film and say, "Oh," but I don't know.
Look, I don't want to say it. Here's the thing. Like when people bring up like other coaches that what Bruce Arians won, I was like, okay, that's nice. Bruce Arians has not won a Super Bowl, so I'm not trying to diss him. I'm just saying he hadn't won. So when you tell me that he liked him, as a head coach, so I'm like, okay, what? Now if Bill Belichick said, hey, called him and said, hey, you stole my guy, different discussion.
Who that? My boy Pat McAfee?
Yeah, it's Pat McAfee.
That dude is retarded. He is crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see who the coach got.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the coach.
See some Steelers fans in that crowd.
Oh yeah, we travel everywhere.
Bruh, if you don't announce this pick already.
Like, seriously. He up there doing the stand-up routine.
He acted like this is the first pick in the overall number one pick in the draft.
Wow.
I'm not familiar. I don't know him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know who he is. I can give you a scouting report on him if you want it, but I know who he is.
Is that a high school
He played at
pitcher?
Stanford, so I saw him play. I saw him play 4 years or 3 years.
Oh, he was an Eagle Scout in high school. I was about to say he looked a little small, but that was a high school pitcher.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good though.
Here's a question for y'all, man. Y'all think we're done at inside linebacker in this draft?
I do.
Yeah, I think so. With Barron being on
The
the
reason why I
roster.
say that is because we signed Barron.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah.
Think we still go after a safety at some point?
I can see a safety. I can see them double dipping that wide receiver to get a big target. I can see them drafting an edge rusher. I can see them drafting a defensive tackle to be a backup and get rid of
Big Boy.
Get Big Boy keeps getting re-signed for some reason. I
Dan
don't know why.
McCullough.
Yeah, Daniel McCullough. I don't know why. So I can see that. But and I told you, you know what? Now that I think about it, and I can see us getting our boy, Sim, UDFA, Steven Denmark.
Oh,
Bring him in.
Yeah.
Let's bring him in.
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him in.
Oh, yeah. Man, I dream of the day of us being able to have 2 big corners. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I want Rob Wilson part 2. Mel Blunt part 2.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys, who they picking? Let's see who they gonna get.
Well, how would you feel if right now, like towards the end of the draft, we come right back up within the 3rd round? We have 3 6th-round picks, but I don't think that will happen though.
Yeah. I think it would be smart if they find somebody they really like. You know what I mean? You could
Right.
get rid of one of those 6. I don't believe they'll keep all those 6th-round picks.
Yeah.
I mean, they have what, 8? Yeah, I don't think they want to keep all those picks. So to me, I mean, I guess it would be more feasible for them to try to trade up and target somebody that they may like that's on their board. But
Man, let's go get Akeem, man. Ooh, please.
oh
Please.
man,
Give him. I mean, I know people gonna say, "Oh, you know, he dropped," but just think of the potential of a guy that big. All you need to do, Kenya said this months ago. Guys like that, just send them on a fly pattern. That's all we need him to do.
Yep.
Go deep. If we see man coverage, go deep.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it. We don't have that guy
And
right now.
Yeah, and people say that he drops a lot of balls. If you're comparing him to Martavis Bryant, who was on our team and was a flyer, Martavis Bryant was not a great combat catcher. Hakeem Butler, he makes combat catches. Watch the film. I watched the whole game. I watched 2 of his games. I sent one of the games.
Yeah, I
So
watched
he
it.
knows what I'm talking about. That dude makes combat catches. And the thing that's different between him and Martavis Bryant, he doesn't like getting tackled. So he'll push you off. He tries to punk you. He doesn't care. You can teach that I can't catch stuff. You can teach that. That's a workout skill. That's a staying after practice skill.
Yeah. You know what? It seems like to me, and I could be wrong, and maybe this is what teams are doing, but doesn't it seem like a lot of the skill positions, like, well, I would say it like this, don't it seem like more of the O-line linemen are going more than a lot of the skill positions like
Yeah.
A lot
like
of
wide
O-line is
receivers
gone.
and corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Another one just went.
Yeah.
This is a deep. Just telling you, this is a deep draft for O-lineman. Look. Yeah. This is a deep draft for O-lineman. Now I'm thinking in my head, I wouldn't be mad if the Steelers picked up a O-lineman late. You know what I mean?
O-lineman.
And just,
Yeah.
I think they will.
and just develop him. And this kid right here played basketball, so you know he's agile. Look at him.
Man, we don't like Rodney Hurst, man. He was a dirty player, man. Get out of here.
Oh, they about
Hey,
to go
he
through
was
a
dirty.
bunch of
He was-
compensatory
nice.
picks.
Yeah, he was nice.
He was dirty, but look, he was dirty, but he fit that old school Steeler profile.
Yeah, he does.
He fit it to a T.
Man, this guy's only allowed 2 sacks
So
in
tight
43
end,
career games. Wow.
we definitely need us a tight end. I expect guys like Mike Weber's still out there. I
That's true.
expect a running back to come in the Steelers late.
That kid from Maryland's still there too.
Oh yeah, the speedster, Ty Johnson.
Ty Johnson. And they brought him in. Remember, they brought him in. He came in for a visit.
Shout outs to Wayne Wimbush, man. Round of applause for the donation.
Shout out to Wayne.
Appreciate that, man. Again,
There's
for
also that
people
one.
who are listening and joining in late, if you want to be a part of the donation team, I know that sounds corny, but you can click the $ sign down in the bottom left corner of the chat. If you don't prefer the YouTube method, look in the description. Right there at the top of the description, there's a Cash App option as well as PayPal. So there you have it, in case you wanted to know. Somebody said the Steelers would probably get Foster Moreau tomorrow. My guess is 122 overall. And Paul Bullock. Round of applause to you. Another donation comes in.
Here comes now you're getting the Keith Butler hate.
Keith Butler's clueless.
we already addressed this already.
Man. Hey, we all entitled to opinions, man. So y'all can have that one. Go ahead.
Yeah. The running back from Miami's still out there too.
Yeah, somebody in the chat actually just said that.
Yeah. He was on my list, but I had him like real low because I had those other backs ahead of him. Cause the Memphis back, our offensive coordinator goes down there every year, and so he knew about him. You know what I mean? He already had him on his radar. So that was actually a pretty good pick by the Rams. Because the Rams have to think about their future. Because I don't think Gurley's going to be playing. I don't think Gurley's going to have a 10-year career.
Yeah, Freeman is saying when Butler forgot about the tight end. Yeah, that was funny, and we all made fun of him. But again, guys, I get it, but it's not. We don't have any control over it, man. If Butler is fired, then we can talk. But it's like I just don't waste my energy no more saying who sucks and who doesn't, because we know how the Steelers organization works. They're not firing these guys. They're gonna do it when they're ready, and there you have it. So I'm sure Butler is gonna play out his contract, and if they don't want to renew, they won't renew. Then we'll have another coach in.
Nope. We still got the backs out there. We still got Trevion Williams, who Cobra scouted at Texas A&M. We still got Justice Hill, who, I sent you the video on him from OK State, who's real nice, fast and real nice, can catch and all that. So there are running backs out there.
Ghost Flow says, what about Elijah Holyfield? I forgot all about him, man.
Yeah, I did too.
No, pass. He ran a 4.8 at the he ran a 4.8 at the combine, and then he ran a 4.7 at the pro day.
Wow, 4.8.
4.8.
Oh my goodness.
And that's a running back.
That's not good at all. See what the Jets gonna do here. Another.
There you go. Tony, how you doing?
USC versus Notre Dame in here.
How are you doing? How you doing, Tony? How you doing, Tony? I told you, stop speaking on my squad. Do not show hate, show love.
Yeah, wow. I mean, what is it? 1-1 for this draft? One Notre Dame, one. Yeah.
Can't say nothing.
Yeah, I can't say nothing.
I'll give you a late round safety, Sam. You want a late round safety we can scoop up?
Who's that?
That safety from USC I told you about.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
That's a late round safety I might take a chance on. Because he is a playmaker. And he is versatile. And they were working him out at cornerback. And he did run a 4.45 at his pro day. So, and he's 6'2".
I'll take that. Just off the potential. Russ Oberstein, man, round of applause.
Shout out to Russ.
Appreciate the donation, man. Appreciate it. Let's see what Baltimore's doing. There goes Boykin.
We don't get a big wide receiver, man. I'm just saying. If we don't get a big wide receiver tomorrow,
I told you.
Come on, Nightwolf, man. Come on, clean language, man. Come on, brother. But this is going to put a whole lot of emphasis on Johnson now. Now he has to produce because, again, as they say in Pittsburgh, the Yinzers and all of us Steelers fans, we pretty much thought this was going to be the guy. I'm sure Alex Kazur right now is going crazy because him and Dave Bryan thought that Miles Boykin and or David Sills would be one of the guys going to the Steelers. Sills will probably be there later, but now this is putting emphasis on Johnson. How will he perform? Because we clearly had an opportunity to get Miles Boykin. It could have been Miles Boykin and Justin Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought about this? The Steelers might draft David Sills.
Yeah. They like him.
Kenyon,
They like him.
Kenyon 2-1. Yeah.
Oh, you said 2-1? It's like what?
I hated that he had to go to the Ravens, man. I hate it.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I wasn't dissing Notre Dame. I don't have to diss Notre Dame. We beat y'all when it mattered most. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dissing Notre Dame. I was showing y'all respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have to dish y'all. You came at me. I was like, hey, bro, hey, you're a little salty. You still salty, huh? Okay.
Man, I'm salty.
Still salty.
Oh, the Auburn kid just got picked. That kid Dean.
Yeah, he's fast. I like him.
I'm salty because we didn't get him. I'm too, man.
Nice break on the ball right there.
Yeah, I like him. Isn't he the one that had the real good combine? He had a real good combine.
Yeah, I think he did. Woo,
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay.
He can tackle a little bit. Oh, I like him. He's aggressive.
4-3-0. Wow.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Tampa Bay done quality has some. Look at them picks. Look at Tampa Bay's picks.
My goodness. All right, Bruce Arians, I see you, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, the laughing stock of the draft. Giants.
Oh.
I still don't understand it, man. I mean, even if you was going to skip out on Haskins, I thought it might have been Locke. Daniel Jones.
Right.
Mm.
I agree with you, Tim. I would have accepted Locke. Matter of fact, they could have traded down and got Locke. Oh, that's another one.
Oh, yeah. That's the Old Dominion guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Giants are getting ready to get tore up, man.
They should have drafted Dwayne Haskins, man. That one threw me for a loop.
Let me ask you this question: Would you have drafted Dwayne Haskins at 6? So that's the question. That's the question I'm asking. I'm asking, would you draft him there? But think about who was on the board when they drafted him.
That's what I was about to say. Based on their needs, maybe not.
Right.
I mean, Josh Allen was sitting right there.
Josh Allen was there.
Right there.
Come on, man.
Haskins, because let me think. Let me think now. Another quarterback didn't go until Locke, right? Or did somebody else
Another
go?
quarterback didn't go. No.
Well, I know the Redskins took him, but who else drafted a quarterback in between that time?
Nobody. So that means the Giants could have. So could the Giants could have got Haskins at? No, but then Watson would have drafted Haskins. See, I think Watson would have drafted Haskins, whatever.
Oh, yeah. At 15. So they would have had to trade back in to get him. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to trade up. They could have traded down to 13 and got Haskins. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you wanted to go there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the Miami pick was for sale. Remember, the Miami pick was for sale. So they could have done that and made that move.
Yeah.
But Gettleman, they said it today. I was watching a little bit of First Take, and they said it today. That GM, when he gets fired, Ryan Clark said it, when he gets fired, he's gonna be sitting on this couch saying, "Look, I did it my way, like Frank Sinatra. I'm doing it my way." I'm putting my players in here.
Amani Hooker's
If we
still out
fail,
there.
it's yeah, that's true. That's
I
Alex
forgot.
Kozora. Alex Kozora likes him.
I forgot about him. Oh, Jermaine Pratt got picked. I missed that.
Yeah, who'd you get picked by? Who got him?
It just scrolled by.
Who got Pratt?
I missed the team, but I saw his name. It was like 70.
Okay.
Hold on, I can find out right now. It was 70 something, 72, 73. See if I can find it. 72 Bengals. Cincinnati picked him.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So y'all know what that means, right?
Yeah.
They was gonna get Devin Bush.
Sure was.
Take
You wasn't
that,
making it past 11.
Bungles. Take that.
Hey, they did it to us. That was
Yes,
payback.
they did.
They knew we wanted William Jackson. We put it out there. We want William Jackson. They were like, "Oh no, you don't."
Let's address this comment. Heath Henry says day 2 is a disappointment. Seems like other teams are stacking talent and we are picking head scratchers. Okay. Possibly, I'll give you the head scratcher mentality when it comes to Johnson because a lot of us don't know him. I won't say that about Justin Lane though, because if you understand the Steelers, we all expected that they were going to go corner or safety today, and arguably you could say he's probably one of the best guys left. You know, there's a couple other guys that the Love kid is out there, but I wouldn't say that's a head scratcher at where they got him. Questionable with Johnson because again, we just are not familiar with him.
Yeah, and you never know. Just like what we said, you never know. Draft. The draft is it could be just like a coin toss. I mean, these guys coming in, they play college. You just don't even know. But then again, we might be the same people. When he comes in and he mess around and be like Tyreek Hill, then I want them to come back on the chat and say, hey, Tomlin and them know what they're doing. We just don't know. But he could be one of those type of guys.
And I mean, to me, the only reason people are saying it's a head scratch is because you don't know who he is.
Right.
That's it. The other pick was great. I like Lane.
Yeah.
I would ride with Lane.
Yeah, I like Lane.
We just don't know that kid. But I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna watch the game tonight. Me and Sim gonna watch it because we're gonna
I'm watching it tonight.
We
Absolutely.
will be sharing it. And we watch him. I'll get a nice little synopsis of what he is, and then I can make a fair judgment and see what they may be looking for. You know what I mean? But to me, they still do need an outside big receiver, even though they have Dante Moncrief. That's nice.
That go to Knox kid, tight end.
Yeah, but I don't think they were targeting. That doesn't bother me.
You don't think so? Okay.
No, he's not an inline blocker. They want a tight end that's an inline blocker.
That's right. You're right.
To help them with the as I said, to me there was really only one tight end like that. And that was TJ Hawk. Hawk. But Hawk was going to be gone, and then the kid Foster Moreau. I think they're still looking at Moreau, and they know they probably can get him in the fourth. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they're thinking, we can get him in the fourth. Right now, the way it's looking right now, Hakeem Butler going to be there in the fourth.
You're right.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Mr. ABS, man. Let's give you a round of applause, and then I'll read your comment. His comment says, but people need to remember, none of us work for a professional football team. We are couch scouting, not doing this every day and working for a football team. I mean, and I know some people are going to say, oh, man, you got the right to have your opinion. That's not what he's saying. He's basically just saying, and honestly, I used to be the type, too, that criticized every move, but I think I've matured as a fan, and sometimes you just got to let it be what it's going to be, man. I mean, these people, in all fairness, they know more than we do. Even somebody, I even use Kenyon as an example. Kenyon does a great job scouting these players, but I bet you even Kenyon would tell you he'd be even greater if he was actually in an organization doing this for a living. See what I mean? So it's
next level.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to at least bow down to that and say, all right, these dudes are going to hit sometimes they're not. But, maybe they see something we don't. And like Kenyon said, and I think I've said it too, we're just unfamiliar with Johnson. I have no idea who he is. So maybe he's a better pick than we thought. So
yeah, a lot of
and as Sim said, and Tony knows this too. Tony knows this, but we both know this. Here's the thing: we're all just. This is a learning process, even for us.
yeah,
You know, just being fans. As you get in deeper and you start to gain more knowledge on players, you know what I mean. So as you get more knowledge on players, you see what's kind of important and what teams look for and what Pittsburgh may be looking for. And to be honest with you, you're gonna miss more than you make. It's just a fact. You are.
Yeah.
You just hope to get some players in a certain draft and get certain players they hit. But every draft you're not gonna hit. You're not gonna like every pick that they pick. And it's just reality. I don't get mad. I might become whimsical on certain picks. And then I have to go do my research on them and say, let me see how I feel about this kid. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's how I look at it. And I did say kid because I'm older. But, you know, it's just
right.
It's just reality. It's just the reality of the situation. So to get angry and say, well, they don't know what they're doing. And, you know, people said that about Juju. People said that about – I'm pretty sure people said, why did you pick Antonio Brown? We picked a receiver in the third round.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, you know, it's all good when they're winning. When they win and they become stars, everybody want to ride on the bus. But, you know, when they make the pick and it's not somebody that you like, somebody that you see on TV every day, it's not the person that you see on TV every day. It's the person that fits with your squad. That's it.
That's right. That's
hey,
right.
man, you familiar with this guy that just went I missed his name. There it is, Quincy Williams from Murray State. I'm not familiar with him at all.
No, I don't think I've ever seen him play.
Okay.
But you see what Jacksonville is doing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. Yeah. That number one pick right there for them. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, for him to slide to them, that's just ridiculous for them to get him there. Like, I don't know. Look, everybody want to talk about Pittsburgh and the Giants questionable picks. What about the Raiders?
Right.
Absolutely.
Like, what is John Gruden doing?
Ghost Flow just
you know
said
who's out
Quincy.
there, the cornerback?
They say Quincy is Quinnen Williams' brother. Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Tampa Bay back on the clock again. I tell you, Bruce Arians.
You read about Gruden,
Arians
man. Gruden had a couple head scratches here in this draft. Just a few.
They were saying it today. Cleveland Farrell at 3. They were like, are y'all serious? Like, you could have got him at like 20. I was like, yeah. They could have got him at like 23.
Yeah. That's Mike Mayock too, you know.
Mike Ellis.
I know about this kid though.
Yeah,
I know about him.
Yeah, I low key watch a lot of. I've seen a lot of Kentucky football, man. Somehow I just happened to be on when I watch it, so I knew about him and Allen and Johnson, all of them dudes.
Kentucky has talent. They had talent last year.
The thing I like about Kentucky, and I know everybody on this call probably gonna challenge what I'm about to say because of Bud Dupree, but what I like about Kentucky is we have to remember what conference they play in. So these dudes are seeing real competition, even though Kentucky is not looked at as a beast team. They still playing against the mini NFL, you know. So that's what I like about Kentucky guys. They got some experience, they got some talent, and they've gone against good competition.
I would have to agree. I would have to. That's the best point of all. The SEC, you have to compete, and that coach has built that program up. You say what you want. Look at his draft picks. He's had draft picks the last 4 years.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, you're right. 10. Yeah.
I mean, that says a lot.
Here's a question to throw at you fellas, man. Because I know we're coming close to the end of this thing tonight, guys. Perfect timing, too, because the call queue is about to shut down in 12 minutes. Do we think, and I'm asking the chat also, do y'all think the Steelers have any interest in Chauncey Gardner-Johnson? He is still out there.
Wow.
I saw somebody ask that question. But do we think the Steelers have any interest in him? Could we be looking at a day 3 trade scenario with all of these picks? Like Kenyon said earlier, and these picks seem to be a little more valuable because once you get into the 4th round, then you can negotiate, hey, I'll give you an extra 6 if you let us jump up. So do we think the Steelers have their eyes on him at all? Because to my knowledge, if I remember correctly, they weren't deep at the Florida Pro Day, and they didn't bring him in for a pre-draft visit.
You would be correct. They didn't. And remember when we first started talking about possible draft picks for Pittsburgh, I had him high on my list. Remember, I was like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I saw him playing the bowl game. But as the process went on, I started to dig a little deeper, it became less and less. And in my mind, with them with safety, I think the safety they probably would have taken, or the 2 safeties I think they may have taken, who were probably high on their board or their list, was Savage and Thornhill. I think those are the 2 guys that they would have targeted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson might be an outside thing, but the Iowa safety is there too. He's an option. So, as I said, I think the Steelers can trade up tomorrow. I think they can. I just don't think they're going to sit with 3 6s. They may and just say forget it and see which one hit. But Colbert has been stressing. We will move up if we have to. We have all these picks to give us flexibility. When people say it gives us flexibility, that means they're trying to trade up. They're trying to make moves. So it'll be interesting. I like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. They say he's inconsistent. So
man, we got 3 picks in the 6th round. We got to be able to unload one of those somewhere. If we feel the need that we got to go get somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ask you, Sim and Tony. Do you think we're gonna trade up?
Go ahead, Tony.
I kind of think that we will. I mean, I don't see them sitting there with those 3 6-round picks. I mean, unless when they begin when it's time for them to come up or something. I mean, I'm thinking if they're going to do anything, they'll do it in the 4th round, I guess. But I mean, when as it drops, everything drops, down. I can't see them, just sitting there and they see somebody that they really want. They have to, do something to try to get into a spot. I guess I don't know. It just depends on everyone that's there. But it's just kind of fascinating as I'm just looking at this, how we said this earlier about the tackles, the O-lines are going, and the guys that everyone thought that was going to go so early is dropping. Wow.
Yeah.
And it might just fall.
Look at this. I literally was about to ask Kenyon right after you finished, Tony, do you think Will Grier was a fit in New England? I was thinking New England might grab him. And here go Carolina, they just picked him.
Wow.
Oh.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Look, that means that means Carolina doesn't have a real backup because they've always put it on Cam. But Cam Cam's not like he's injury prone now. And so you gotta start thinking about the future. And this Will Grier kid, I've seen West Virginia play a couple of times. I'm pretty sure you guys seen him more than I have.
Yeah, I've seen him play.
But I mean, I think he's fiery. I like his demeanor, but he's a project. But he has potential, and maybe Carolina sees that. But I don't know about New England. I just think New England, when they draft, I don't think New England's trying to find the heir apparent to Tom Brady after Bill Belichick tried to make that. When Bill Belichick made those moves and Tom Brady went to the owner, New England's going to be in a bad spot. Like, when Tom Brady's done, it's over for them. It's a wrap.
Right. Yep.
Because they don't have.
Ooh, nice
Bill,
touch
what Bill
on
Belichick
that ball.
was doing was the smart thing to do. Yeah, I like that throw. I like the throw, though. Look at that throw.
Ooh, okay. Heck
Y'all
of a
like
catch.
that.
Oh, look who that is. David Sills.
Yeah. Don't forget about this kid. Remember, they brought this kid in too from West Virginia. Jennings, remember? Pittsburgh brought him in.
They sure did. They sure did. And look
They brought
at
him in.
There goes Sills again.
There goes Sills.
Yeah, man, but I agree with what Tony said, man, just to answer the question. I have a feeling, I don't know if do the Steelers feel like there's enough talent in the 6th round to use all 3 of those picks in the 6th round?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's the question. Yeah. So I feel like they might try to move in the 4th. Like Tony said, I think most of these guys who are falling that are, you would expect the 4th round is usually where a lot of these guys are going to go, like your David Sills might go then. Right. Guys like that, Amani Hooker and these type of guys. So I think the Steelers may very well try to trade and get back into the 4th, have another pick in the 4th round. We'll see. Yeah,
I mean, the value is there. It's a value thing now. You know what I mean? The value may be there in the 4th. Think about it. The value may be there. So with guys falling, you may get value in the 4th, and that's how they look at it. They don't look at it like we may look at it. They look for value. Right. In the 4th round, is this a value pick? So I can see them moving up in the 4th. I just don't think they may use all 3 of those 6th-round picks. At that point,
Eli, my bad, Kenyon. I didn't mean to cut you off. Eli makes a good point here. He says they have to. We don't have enough roster spots for all of the picks.
Yeah, I remember I said that yesterday.
You sure did.
They don't have that many spots. So they have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what they've drafted how many players they drafted so far?
3.
Three, correct?
Yeah.
There's 75. There's 76 on the roster. I think there's 76 or 77. No, they have enough to draft all those players and put them on the roster, because you can have 90.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Off season, you can have 90.
I think we came into the draft. I want to say 76 or 77.
I thought it was 75.
Nah, I think we had a little more than that after those AAF guys. I think. Could be wrong.
Okay.
But I think we came in, so 3, let's just say 76. That would be 79. You add, how many more picks we got?
So that's 70, okay, 79 with 10 picks, that's 89.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. So maybe our math is off, still a nation. So yeah, in that case, it's enough. It's enough.
Yep. Because it just depends how many UDFAs they sign.
That's the thing. It's definitely going to be some roster moves, because we know the Steelers are known to be extremely active after the draft with UDFAs.
Yep.
So that's the question, is how many roster moves are we going to make? Have we seen the last days of some of these guys on the roster? Your Brian Allens of the world. I mean, are we willing to even take him to training camp? Who knows?
Yeah.
They just dropped. Who did they drop before the draft started?
Yeah, they just cut somebody. Yeah. They just cut Bucky Hodges. They just cut us out in.
That's who it was. Yep.
Oh,
yeah, they cut Bucky Hodges.
Okay. All right. How many more compensatory picks are there? We should be about done here in a second.
It's about to be over.
We're going to have to be anyway, because the call queue got us at 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
It's about to be over.
So I guess we can go ahead and wrap it, guys. Another great show. You know, we had a low, and then we went back up. So I think it turned out to be pretty well, man. And, you know, it's a little harder for us to have as good a, I guess, context tonight, because really last night, you know, was the anticipation and all. So I guess we'll all be watching tomorrow. For you guys asking, no, I'm probably not going to do a live show tomorrow during the draft. Maybe tomorrow night, if the guys are available. If not, maybe we can get together sometime, maybe Sunday afternoon or something like that. We'll see. But we'll do a rehash, of the draft.
Wrap up.
And we'll just talk about how we feel. And then, of course, on Tuesday, maybe by that time it'll be something else to talk about. But just to give you guys a heads up there, we're not going to do the live during the draft tomorrow. But if we do another show, it'll just be post-draft. And we can kind of wrap up how everything played out with the Steelers. So before we go, man, Tony and Kenyon, if y'all want to get your last words out.
I mean, what I can say is, we
90 seconds.
Hopefully, we can find some steals for tomorrow. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is it was a great show. As Sam said, we try to do the wrap up, and tomorrow, me, Sam, and Tony will be texting each other after every pick. So if something happens crazy, we have a lot more to talk. We have a lot more to talk about, a lot more material. So enjoy it, everybody. Love all y'all opinions, and peace out.
60 seconds.
And poor little Mac Wilson, man. Feel bad for him. Saban said he should have stayed in school.
Feel bad. Yep, Saban did.
Oh, wow. I forgot about him. Yeah.
Well, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here because the lady's voice is going to tell us there's 30 seconds left here in a minute anyway, so we're going to go ahead and cut it. Enjoyed y'all. We'll be back at some point, maybe tomorrow or Sunday, to recap the draft. But, hey, the Steelers are trying to do something. I hope they do a little better. But, all right, man, catch everybody later. Peace out to Tony and Kenyon. And y'all know we'll be chatting it up tomorrow in the text. All right. We's out of here. Peace.
All right.